What's up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's Fight Page. Today I'll be talking to you about Daniel the Magic Man Jacobs calling out Billy Joe Saunders. And Daniel Jacobs is one of my favorite fighters of this era. This man has defeated cancer, defeated pound for pound top contender Peter Quillen, and can fight. Still has plenty of pop and hits hard. Also possesses great footwork and has redeemed himself in my case. Billy Joe Saunders may not answer the challenge though. He beat Eubanks Jr. and talks mega bullshit about him, but won't give the kid a rematch? Personally, I know Eubanks can beat him, and Saunders' mistake will be he is allowing Eubanks to become better as he competes, as he turns down Eubanks. Eventually, they will meet as Eubanks Jr. just became British middleweight champion. A Daniel Jacobs versus Billy Joe Saunders for unification is very much needed now. And from the looks of it, Billy Joe will fight low class fighters. But he won't test himself or honor a rematch? Seems like he wants to make money off of being champion. But the lightweight, FaceTime, commercials, etc. But he doesn't want to gain recognition through tough fights or taking on high volume matches, competitive matches. Daniel Jacobs, on the other hand, has wanted high volume fights as well as big names. He can beat most of the middleweights out there. He is champ along with Golovkin, Canelo, and Saunders. The best move for Saunders, if he won't fight Golovkin, would be Eubanks Jr., who he already beat, but knows he can't beat him again, and or Daniel Jacobs. As Saunders keeps evading like a king being the only piece on the board, trapped by opposition being the rook and knight, all he is doing is trapping himself into a corner. Many fighters have done this along the way, blaming politics, of course. Observation is research, and one must uphold truth in oneself in order for the truth to be seen. On the other side of the middleweight division, you have Gennady Golovkin being harassed by a retired prizefighter from Vegas. Mr. Vegas taunts and gives insight on how easy it would be at 160 to beat Golovkin, but yet won't use his emeritus status to compete against him. Some uploaders don't understand why some fight fans cannot stop talking and commenting on Floyd. But they also fail to realize that Floyd is trying to make himself relevant with his fuckery. Some just hate him and still purposely bash him, no doubt. But those who watch boxing, hoping to just enjoy the sport now that high demands are supposed to be gone and that he is retired, we still have Vegas essence in some fighters with high demands. And he is still speaking and taunting current fighters, but won't back up his tactics. He will return, and when he does, it won't be against Gennady. It'll be at 145 or 152 catch weight against Danny Garcia. Daniel Jacobs versus Gennady Golovkin would be an awesome fight. And I'm sure if Jacobs called out Golovkin, he would, Triple G that is, answer the call. Billy Joel won't. Maybe in 2 years, like he has stated. And as Canelo, a 180-pound middleweight, posing at 155 pounds and fighting Amir Khan, a legit 160-pounder who competes at 147. The WBC 160 strap is being showcased at 155 by Alvarez. Yes, boxing is in trouble, but as well as doing what it does best in order to stay alive, it captivates the people. But the politics and high demands of these so-called promoters and fighters' greed is exactly what is destroying the sport. If Billy Joe Saunders does not pick up his slack, he will eventually hang himself with it. He needs to get boxing credentials, some bodies on those gloves, some big name bodies. Remember, once you become a number one contender, then a champion, you become a target. Answer the call, Saunders. Attempt unification with Jacobs and give us our money's worth. This is constructive criticism, and one must learn how to take it with some tea and biscuits. And I commend Jacobs on his determination. And if Saunders doesn't want it with Jacobs, and Canelo doesn't want it with Triple G at 160, then Jacobs and Golovkin will be a great fight. Hashtag come back to boxing. I'm J.Cotto. Thank you for joining my fight page. God bless. Stay vigilant.